Good morning, my friends. My name is Jamie and welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, which let me tell you a little secret, that would be all of you, because this is my first ever YouTube video and I am so excited to begin this chapter with you. So if you would join me and go on this excitement with me, I would love it. If you would hit the subscribe button, that would be fabulous. And if you then would change the bell to all, so that whenever I put a video up, you would receive all of the notifications. I want to tell you a little bit about why I'm even starting this channel. Back in February, before we knew anything about quarantines and COVID and viruses, I would go to my regular job, my teaching job, and I would survive the week, and I would come home on the weekends and I would crash. I would sleep and I had no motivation, I had no energy. And there were two things I did, and the one I'm going to tell you about today, and that's that I started watching cleaning videos. Some reason out of the blue, I just typed in cleaning motivation and a bunch of videos popped up. And I began watching them and I began getting motivated and excited about what I was seeing, and gave me some inspiration. There was another thing I did with some of my food. I'm going to share about that in another video because that's pretty exciting as well, and provided as much, if not more, ability for me to get up and do things. And so I began watching these videos, I began getting more motivated, and pretty soon I said to my family, I want to do this. I want to do these cleaning videos. And at first I think my 3 teenagers were a little bit shocked and, oh, what's mom gonna do? Is she gonna embarrass us and show our rooms, and is she gonna be all weird? And so I kind of put it aside. I didn't want to embarrass them, and we began talking about it more as a family, and they got excited, which got me excited. I promised them I would not show their bedrooms or them without their permission, which I think eased a lot of their nerves. And pretty soon it was June, and as it is now, a little earlier in the month, and my husband surprised me. He did 2 things for our 20th anniversary. He first of all conspired with our children, and he shaved his beard. Not completely off, but much more manageable. It had been kind of a combination, if you think Osama bin Laden and Willie Robertson. That's kind of what it was. It was getting out of control. Quarantine didn't help with that, but it was just out of control. And for the night before, he told me that he was gonna go have a sleepover with Cade in the basement, our son, and he instead decided to have the kids help him shave his beard. And so the next morning, I thought it was a little odd that the kids were all up at 6:30 in the morning, and they were down there to surprise me when Dad got back from his run, and they showed me his new look, which was awesome. The next thing they did was my husband had hidden away some money that I didn't know about, and which is a miracle in itself, because let me tell you, I can sniff out where those pennies are, and usually because I like to go to Hobby Lobby with them. But he had set aside some money, and he had given me money to get a camera for this video to do YouTube. And the kids were excited. I was bawling, of course, and that's kind of how this has started. So if you don't mind being patient with me, these first few videos might be 15, 20, 50, I don't know, till I figured this all out and get things going better. I was trying to wait for perfection, but if I do that, that'll be in heaven. So if you would just bear with me and join my family, this is going to be a fun endeavor. So enough of that. We've got lots to do this morning, and Okay, today we are going to tackle my pantry. When we went into quarantine, I organized this pantry, but as life goes, things get crazy again. And so things don't always get put back, or sometimes our idea at first didn't work, and so we need to change it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the timer on my Fitbit, and I am going to take my timer and I'm going to make it say 15 minutes. And for those 15 minutes, I'm going to do everything I can do as quickly as I can do it, and we'll see how much we've got done. Sometimes as moms working, we only have 15 minutes that we can spare that day. So I'm gonna start, sorry that's not focusing. I'm gonna start my timer and we're gonna see what we can tackle and get done. Shelving area that were really bugging me, these parts here that were overthrown with food, and I have moved those things to my kitchen counter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort through them, discard the things that are not usable anymore, that have expired or turned green, hopefully there's none of that, and work from there. Well, my 15 minutes is up, and this is what things look like now. Unfortunately, when I put that container up, I had to move these containers. So what I'm going to do is going to take some more time and try to organize some different things here. Looks like some of the things can be combined. Again, I'm going to empty everything out, put it on my counter, and go from there. This is where my long, tall glass bottles went. They wouldn't fit in the pantry. They were so heavy, I was afraid that the shelves would break. So I put them in here instead. Well, that's all for today, my friends. Thank you for coming and sharing this time with me. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and make sure your notification bell is set for all so that you can get all updates for the videos that we will be doing in the future. Have a fabulous day, and thanks for spending some of your day with me.